Fenway Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton, Rafael Devers. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good he's been as of late. Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike him out, and there's one down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. It's something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Boston, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Taj Bradley. What's the word on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Cedane Rafaela leading things off and takes a strike. And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Popped up. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog.
That one is absolutely belted. Big Dog's gotta eat. He'll touch them all. His 12th of the season. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Devers over at second, 1 down. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. Couldn't chase that time. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Swings through that. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a foul ball. Left field, way back there. Arozarena going back. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. Foul ball. Outside low, and that's ball one. Way outside, and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Bounce to the right side. Boots it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. So 2 down. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside. Got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Sanchez back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Isaac Paredes in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. That's a little bit low. And foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Jackson Holliday will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there. 0-1 there. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And at first, here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hard hit left side. And that is that. One left. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And that one sliced foul. Crawford, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Just missed. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. And downstairs. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, bases empty. Now here is Rene Pinto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the second game of the series. High in the air, out to right. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Fenway as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for Boston, Enmanuel Valdez. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a swing and a miss. Up and in. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Man at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Shane Baz appears to be getting loose. Ball to strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Pulls that one foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Valdez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit, Hunter Goodman. In the air, out towards left center. Rosarena makes the grab for the second out. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. This is Red Sox baseball on. Back here at Fenway Park, on to the 4th, and here is Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Diaz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Right side. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Willie Mays. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. It's 5-0. Righty reliever out of the pen, Shane Baz.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So the lineup flips over. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. And a pitch. And that one hammered. Mays on his horse. Can't reach it and finds the gap. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And you'll feel real good about that one.
So man aboard. And now the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch. That's towards center. Mays sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him. But you're...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. He nails one out to right, and they add a run. It's 6-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that one is lifted in the air. Willie Mays makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching me. We go to the top. Top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. That clips the corner.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Second base, Brandon
Lau at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there at the knees. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
O'Neill settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes now. That's in there. 0-1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
That one at the knees for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Boston, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Edmanuel Valdez. The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball.
Not even close there. And it's 1 and 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Dahlbeck in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one missed. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 strike.
This to center field. Sizing this one up. And there's one down. Man at first, Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it bangs off the monster. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
2 on with 1 out. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Hooks the corner. It's 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jackson Merrill digs in now. That one out to right. Lowe has it sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Boston. Line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the righty deals. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and 1 out now.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Rosarena swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away. All Red Sox in this one. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. That's down and in.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In danger of losing the perfect game here. And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first. And then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Pinto, batting with one down, takes a strike. That clips the corner.
Oh, two.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 outs. Good eye right there. That's in there, and the count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Red Sox 6. Back here. Fenway ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And the right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line. A Rosarena after it. And there's one away. Jackson Holiday up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Low snags it for the second out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's in for a strike. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 215 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back in Boston. All set for the start of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. That one finds the zone. Going right.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, he hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
O'Neal makes the grab. And a quick out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
Made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. Man at first with one gone. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Don Mattingly. And a foul ball. And that one hit to first. And it gets by him. Mays around second.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Lau, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Next pitch is outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sixto Sanchez is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Michael Lorenzen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stevenson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cionel Perez. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. That one ripped. And it's off the Green Monster. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Siggy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air to left center. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. 1 for 3. And a curve misses outside.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a curve is down and in.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
The count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Loud throws to first in time. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, J.P. Crawford. Strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle, Acuna. The throw to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now
so next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it. One down, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Jason Adam into the game.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And here it comes. Out there to center. Mays in pursuit. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now, Cedane Rafaela. That's out to center field. Willie Mays makes the play. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Josh Lowe. That's in for a strike. Lorenzen, a former All-Star. 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the right-hander deals. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one clips the corner. Into center. Moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Willie Mays next to hit for the Rays. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. He'll circle the bases. His 12th of the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Mattingly in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often.
Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
for our ball game tonight. For the victorious